Lord, we just ask for your blessing this meeting. Give us wisdom to help our fellow seniors, Lord. Some of whom I'm sure are in tough straits right now. We ask you again to bless us and give us wisdom. Yes, this new name, Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, John.
Minutes.
Review and approve the minutes?
I think with the next thing on the agenda, it says,
Treasurer's
review
report,
and
but
approve
that's-
minutes.
Yep.
Okay. So these minutes are from June 15th, 2022. The meeting was the meeting was started at 6:30 p.m. Present were Chairperson John Nason, Vice Chair Flo Purvier, Treasurer Ken Horvath, COA Director Claudia Provenzel, Board members Bonnie Cunningham, Nancy Afonso, and Pat Lemerow. Not present, myself, Secretary Mel Shaughnessy, and Board Member Bill Lipka. Meeting was called to order by Chairperson at 6:42 p.m. Prayer was given by John Nason. Announcement, John has decided to step down from the board. This will be his last meeting. We thanked him for his time and commitment to us. He wants to be free of commitments at this time of his life, but will still be around the center. Secretary's report prepared by Mel Shaughnessy and presented by Nancy Afonso. Report from 5/18/2022 meeting submitted. Motion to accept Pat, second Flo, motion passed unanimously. Treasurer's report was presented by Ken Horvath. Gift account balance $26,878.97. Supply account balance $793.23. Service account balance $462.60. Formula grant balance $3,532.
Minus.
Pardon?
Minus.
Oh, minus. Oh, minus. Yes, thank you. $3,532. GFA grant, $439.50. Motion to accept Pat, second Flo, motion passed unanimously. Old business for outreach, Pat, Bonnie, and Mel continue to check on our senior shut-ins and those who live alone. We discussed the continued and future need for fuel assistance for many seniors in our community. Pat is our go-to person for this important need. We decided to put a note in the upcoming newsletters so that those in need might think about applying during the summer months instead of waiting until fall. Claudia is looking for more storage space for our yard sale donations. It was suggested to put a note in the newsletters to see if anyone has room in their garage or barn to store things until September 22nd or 23rd. Fourth, the volunteer dinner is still in the thinking stage. Fifth, the Veterans Agent visitation was a great success with many veterans attending and asking questions. Sixth, Claudia has a doctor coming in the fall to discuss seniors and falling. 7, Woo Sox game is on for June 26th. Bill is just waiting for Sharon to let him know whether we have the van available for travel. 8th, Ken will follow up with Teresa on food distribution. They have been playing phone tag. New business. We will be closed on July 4th. Secondly, plans for the deck. Ryan has an overall plan that he would like to initiate, which would include renovation of this building so he is not keen on adding a deck at this time. The board feels that the large plan will not fly in this town for a very long time, so we would like to pursue the deck. Claudia said that Monty Tech said that their students could do the job, but they would need an engineered design and building permit first. Next meeting will be scheduled on August 17th, 2022 at 6:30 p.m. We decided to take the month of July off. Motion to adjourn, Pat, second Flo, motion passed unanimously, and the meeting adjourned at 8:30 p.m. Respectfully submitted, Nancy Afonso.
Any questions on the secretary's report? Motion to accept?
Did the Woo Sox win?
Oh, I don't know if the,
We did go.
I
you
second.
did go?
I second.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We had a drive, we couldn't get to the
Okay, reviews on the treasurer's report?
Okay. Okay, this is a fresh report of the new fiscal year, which began July 1st. So now in our supplies account, we have a balance of $256.56. In the services account, we have a balance of $380. In the formula grant, we are minus $124.80. In the GFA grant account, we have $439.50. And in the gift account, we have $27,350.97.
Any questions on the? No? A motion to accept?
Alex, make the motion.
We're all quiet tonight.
I'll second.
Okay.
All right. Old business? Review outreach effects? Christmas trip, is this the way Claudia wants me to hold on? The holiday fair and the Christmas trips, I don't know nothing about those
Right.
programs.
Yeah, I don't know any details.
No, I don't
We
either.
have the yard sale, obviously set up 23rd, 24th, and 25th.
She'll
but I-
want to talk more on that, probably,
Yeah,
and
I'm
get
sure.
volunteers as
Yeah.
we do that. But the outreach, Pat probably
Yes.
could talk about the
The fuel assistance, yes.
Outreach program?
Well, I've got 3 clients anyways that are interested in the fuel assistance program, which is really good. I've been really pushing that out there because it's going to be rough times. But they're going through a transitionary period down in Fitchburg. I don't know if they're moving or it's going to be a different staff. But she did get back to me, I think it's Denise is her name, Denise Parry. And she did get back to me. She said they're going to be late on getting these next applications out to us. So I think, there's going to be a delay
Okay.
on those coming out. But I've been photocopying all of the information, everything that I possibly can for the clients so that they'll have their package in hand and we can get it
They'd
right
be
in there.
ready to make it out.
Ready to
I
go.
don't think they accept applications too early either.
No.
as I
They don't.
recall.
Well,
think
she was,
it's,
what did they say? They were going
October
to accept
1st,
them the
was it?
late, no, the end of August is what she first said.
Well,
Yeah, at
October
first.
Really?
Well, as far as August went, that was another thing. I had a client that wanted to know if he could get the secondary fuel, which for him was
Was what?
National Grid.
Oh,
Because you get your oil, and then your secondary fuel would be your National Grid. You get a discount on that. So he was interested, when am I going to get my National Grid cut down? Because he was allocated $1,700 and he was only able to use like $400 because he came in late on the season and it
Yeah,
closes
he'll
off
have
at
to wait
April.
until
Yeah.
they open up this year.
They have
that's-
short
get it.
windows.
That's
true.
nerve-wracking because Fitchburg, is only one of the communities, obviously, in Massachusetts.
Yes.
And they're going to be late processing their stuff because they're in a transition, moving or whatever transition means.
They're going through,
So
right.
our
It's
customers.
kind of poor planning.
Oh, yeah, our
on their
customers
part.
exactly
Yes,
are going to be
yeah.
having
It's
problems.
government.
And it's a
No,
government.
Not really, I don't think it is. I think it's,
So I-
what agency is it?
It's the
Yeah, it is.
New England Farm
Yeah, it's part of
Farm
it.
Workers Council. So I called the Attorney General that you say that,
Good.
and I got the secretary, and she called me back on it, and she said, it's a government program.
Yeah.
I can recommend you to the Salvation Army Good Neighbor program if you have some dire need right away. And I thought that was good information right there. I'm trying everything to get it in a timely manner because we have such a short window. They only go from October until April, and I had a gentleman come on board, I think it was November, and he didn't get anything until
I didn't
really.
get anything till the end of March.
Yes.
I was burning skids.
Yes, it was really something, and they don't have the
They're
help,
not
I'm sure.
They're not up on all that. It's,
Right,
But
right.
you did
I've heard
get
that from other
new
people.
applications somewhere.
No, I haven't received them yet. That's where the holdup is going to be. Yeah, it's not.
Oh, I thought you said you already had them.
I have some over there, but it's only till, it says 2022, but they're going to have a new application, 2022 to 2023.
really,
And you
So-
can bet they're gonna tighten up
Oh,
the
it's-
requirements because
It's
I had to
unbelievable. Yes.
So we can't get them
Back and
online, those
forth with them.
applications, and have them filled out, ready to hand them to them?
No, I wish we could. I wish we could, you know. There's just so many,
There's so
hurry up
many-
and wait.
Yeah,
And there's so many needy people too.
There really is. There's a lot of people that are hurting out there.
Especially with the cost of fuel now.
Yes,
That's
yes, exactly.
really-
It's coming down right now, but they say it's gonna go back up. The heating fuel.
Yeah.
As soon as
So-
you're running
So
out of
this is New
surplus
England Farm Workers
industry, you're
Council,
in trouble.
council, yes.
Council.
And the Salvation Army Good Neighbor Fund, that's another place we could try to look into if we've got some emergency situation. I haven't tried them, I haven't talked with them.
the Lions too, the Lions.
Yes, are wonderful,
Yeah,
wonderful.
they've helped out many people.
Exactly.
And even the police have a fund.
Yes, they do.
In the wintertime.
Really?
That's right,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
They had given one of the clients some money, and because he had to wait so long, he wasn't, his application...
didn't have it, yeah.
Right, didn't go through, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, if they put it in on time, it's like 5 weeks or so before
Right.
they hear anything.
and
It's
I
really
mean, I would
slow.
be right there at the door, but they won't open the
They can't-
doors.
Yeah, they're not, it's
Won't
closed.
open the doors, so...
And people, if they belong to a church, we should make a whole list of these things, and so you have it at your
Yes,
disposal, because I think we're all gonna just refer people to you when they call
Okay,
about
sure.
this.
You know, and
Sure.
maybe there's other places too that would give a,
Churches will,
you know,
if you belong
churches,
to a church,
maybe
a
a
lot of
company,
churches will.
you know, you look into companies or even a bank. I
Right.
don't know, you know, you could ask.
exactly.
Doesn't
It
hurt to
doesn't hurt to ask.
you
It
know?
really doesn't.
If we could get something that would help other people.
Yep, that's exactly it. We're trying to get this paperwork ready so that we have everything.
And they
that time
are
period.
so bureaucratic.
Oh, it's
Cross
incredible.
every T, dot every I.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I noticed that because I think I've been getting it 3 years.
Yes.
And the questions and the parameters change.
Oh, all the
Because
time.
I'm sure there are a lot of people who are very needy who are applying, and I'm sure there's a lot of others who aren't, that they try to winnow out
That's
and
right.
make it so that if you're getting this help or that help or
Right.
whatever, or your income's, $50 over the limit.
Yes, then you're not not accepted.
Yeah.
And that's exactly right. There's a lot.
Something I was reading that you might be interested in. If a
Yes.
person has these ceiling fans,
Yes.
you put them in reverse in the wintertime. And because the heat rise
Yeah, yeah,
just pushes
yeah.
it back down.
Wow, that is
It's a
good.
Small thing, but
Yeah.
Hey, we'll take any
That's what I
information
do.
we can get, you
Yeah.
know what I mean?
That's a great-
There's gonna be some cold people, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So I have a question along those lines. So
Yeah.
I know my niece lives up in Jaffrey. And one thing that they do at Christmas time, instead of giving each other presents, she and her husband, is that they find out, and I don't know where they go to find this out, but they find out a family, it's not even anyone they ever know, but they
School will
find,
tell you.
CAC down
maybe that's what
in
the
The school
Gardner.
will tell you.
School, and
I've
they-
given to
and
the
they
school
give-
before.
So
Yep.
I'm wondering, because, so my son's moved into town.
Yeah.
My oldest son, and he asked last year, he asked if I knew anybody, and I said, geez, I probably know quite a few people. And then it gets me thinking, so is that the best way to go if people ask or
'Cause
call
they-
here and
they
say?
know. They know, usually, what I did was give a basket and then certain gifts for the kids in that family, but
Right.
you don't know the family. They just give you sizes and
But what if we want to do it for the senior, a senior,
you could find out from them. Oh, you
Senior.
mean for a senior?
for a senior
We would have to
citizen?
choose ourselves from
Yeah,
what we wanted to do
People we
there.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
You said family, so that's why I,
right, no, I meant, I was thinking more seniors, and what can I do if I have a list of people and I know, I can't just, I don't feel like I can choose one when someone calls and say, here's a name and phone number, it's
Yeah.
whatever, here's an address you can send a check to. I don't
Right.
feel like I could do that how can you choose?
right,
but
that's a tough
maybe you
one.
could write the people down and other people can choose if they want to help out. You don't have to give,
Have a list and have people stop by and look at it?
if they want to.
That's confidential too. I
Yeah,
would
you
say.
just cross out the name and
Redact it.
read, yeah, exactly. I don't know why.
I don't either. I don't know how to handle it.
I know,
That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, that is a different,
I mean, I hate to say, no, keep your money. If someone wants to help a senior
Or
by
we could start
giving
a
them
fund
money.
of our own, you
And-
know?
And then, I don't know whether they want to actually give, so my niece gives the money to the company, I believe. I don't think she gives it to the family. I think it goes to the oil company,
Really?
Oh, really?
and that
Oh.
delivers it to them.
Oh, well, that's nice, because that lets them keep their
Quite sure.
pride,
I'll
too.
find out.
you know?
Yeah.
And that's important.
right, it
yeah,
is, yes.
And they're anonymous. You know, they want to be anonymous about
Right,
it.
Right.
right.
The Community Action Council in Gardner, I think I was on that at one point in time, a lot of years ago, and they had a board like this, and you would vote on what family was going to get that monies for Christmas.
That's tough.
That was way back, though. Yeah, that's a long time back. That's what they did then
Yeah.
at the
You know,
community.
my wife Susan was on the CAC board,
Was she?
maybe when I first moved here, which was 11 years ago. She was on the board back
Yeah.
then for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll ask her
Yeah, ask
what
her
they did.
for Christmas time, you
Yeah,
know,
what
for
they did,
families
yeah.
in
And we
Gardner.
should give baskets
Yeah,
to certain people that need a basket.
right.
There's a number of agencies too, like St. Vincent de Paul.
Yes.
Great at that.
Yeah,
Salvation Army.
They're super.
It's so
Yeah.
hard because you think, you know, it wasn't until my son asked me that, and I go, yeah, but how? How do I do
Right,
it? And, you know,
right.
and, but, so the Lions Club do it. So we could just like, oh, Lions Club do it, you know?
yeah.
And yet, I don't feel like doing that.
No, I
And
Yeah.
think we
No.
need to be.
I think we should
people
do
that-
something.
People go to the
As a board.
seniors that are in trouble.
Right,
Right,
right.
I mean,
right.
if we can't do it, we should find somebody that could help out.
Right.
You know.
There sure is a need everywhere, you know.
Well, there will be this
And
year.
it's,
Yeah.
Immensely.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Yes.
get worse before it gets better.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
But, so I mean, we could start a fund, or we could, have it open to somebody that sort of knows somebody.
Right,
And then
right.
just, as you said, send a check to,
Yeah,
Their
anonymously.
company.
yeah.
Yeah.
We have to find out the company.
Exactly, that's
But
the
we
only
could,
problem.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just put it out there, I suppose, in the newsletter, something to think about and ask Claudia about. But it's getting close. I mean, if you
Yeah.
want to do this as a Christmas present and just say, and we could put it out there, if somebody is in need, you know, of.
Or
there-
maybe if you know someone who is in
If
need.
you know
and that way
somebody,
people-
right, you let us know,
Word
and
it
then
out.
if you, and on the other hand, if you're somebody who would like to donate to a fund that we're gonna establish for local seniors in town who need heat assistance, fuel assistance, heat,
Well, they
whatever.
did that with the big bucket, you know, we threw our change in, or a dollar, or,
Yeah.
and after a while, it adds up, and so that would be
does.
something we could use besides donations, you know?
And that's something that the banks might wanna get on board with.
We check with GFA.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
they're- Well, we were just talking about when you get to the thing about
Yeah,
the
What about the,
grant, that we're not gonna need that grant from them anymore, but if we had another
Where is
use
this
for it.
Farm Workers Council? Where they get their money from? The state?
It's the government.
government.
Yeah, it's the
I think
government.
it's a-
Program, and they
Yeah.
administrate it?
The government does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the government. It really
Is it
isn't
the
the
federal
state.
or the
Yeah.
state?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's the
The federal
government.
it's half
federal
and half,
government.
yeah, it's federal.
Yeah, it's federal.
Uh,
So,
Christmas-
it's rough
Question.
to get.
Christmas trip, oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just thinking that the only thing that we had talked about getting for the manger scene was an angel. Would we, do we have do we have enough for that? And
I
would
think
there be
we
any
might.
extra in that we could put
Do gift
put the
cards or
bottles in the
something.
That's
cans?
a
Yeah.
Claudia question, because I don't,
Yeah.
that's a separate account.
Yeah. I don't think she's dropped the money yet on that,
Yeah.
but that's a wonderful, and gift cards even
Yeah,
for
oh, yeah.
food or
Yes.
for something for a senior,
Absolutely,
you know?
Yeah.
Or we could do baskets and include a gift card in each one.
Exactly,
Yeah.
for a turkey or,
Right, right.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you, after Dick died, you guys gave me a basket, Thanksgiving basket, and it was really, really appreciated.
Oh,
I'll
that's
never forget
wonderful.
it.
Wonderful,
The
honey.
timing was
Yeah.
great.
Good.
If we made up baskets, whether it was for Thanksgiving or Christmas, let's call it 20 baskets.
Yeah.
We put at least a $25 gift card for
Right.
food or whatever.
Yeah,
How do we pick 20 people? Or one, do we know 20 families, which I'm sure we do, 20 seniors? And how do we do it? I think John had the thing, the pride issue. How do we do it? And just say that this is something that the Council on Aging is doing for its seniors, and I think it's a great idea.
How about putting whoever, everybody comes up with certain people that need it the most?
Right.
If we just put all their names in a bucket, they're all
Yeah.
gonna get one,
that would be
Right.
good.
but it would be like,
Making a
oh, your
secret
name was picked
Santa.
out of the bucket, You
Even
get
if
a
it's 20
basket.
names and we
Yeah.
have 20 baskets and we just
Yeah.
pick them and we're not
We don't have
telling
to tell them
anybody
there's
any
only
falsehoods.
20.
Unless
You
we're
know?
saying it on TV right now.
Yes.
Nobody will.
I understand that,
Oh, yeah,
but
that's
it's the pride. But it's the pride thing.
I forgot about
I
that.
agree.
Yeah.
I think that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Actually have a bucket with names in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just the ones that we, just
Just
say
the ones we
everybody's name was in it, but, these are the ones that we chose,
Yeah,
But.
Your
it's just
name
a-
got picked, so you get a basket.
Exactly.
right.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you feel like.
And
that-
Ken will dress up like Santa and deliver them.
Ken is?
John will be the elf. Billy, you're the getaway car.
Okay. All
Secret
right,
Santa.
moving, we all set with that?
Well, would we want to do that for Christmas? Or
Well,
would
I
we
think
want
we
to do
need that much time to
Yeah, I think Christmas would
get
be
it ready, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
would be better, but
and to
Right.
collect or whatever.
Yeah,
okay.
and we can,
And we can throw
donate
this
our
at
own foods
Claudia too, she'd
Yeah.
have to be on board and,
Yeah.
but I don't know,
I think that's a good idea, though.
Yeah.
They're not gonna feel funny because the name was picked,
Yeah.
Yep.
and when we come to the thing with the grants from the bank, there, we're gonna have to decide, if we're gonna approach them with continuing the grant possibly with this, maybe another idea. And I don't, she may have some other ideas for it.
Yeah.
What, the GFA, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, well, we'll have to talk about that, about using that, so.
but we could use it like, we could say,
Well, but she said that the grant was for.
yeah, it was.
But maybe
Could
he get him.
rewrite it.
Yeah, well, huh?
We could rewrite the grant.
Yeah, well, we could.
Okay with that subject? You wanna go on to the next subject?
Sure.
I know the yard sale, I don't know how many people we got to help work, but.
I'm on it and Jim is,
We're
yeah.
all,
What
I
is
think
it?
we
on
are,
What is
yeah,
this for?
I think so.
yard sale?
Oh, yeah, I'll be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I'll be on the man's tent.
Right,
Yeah.
yep, we'll all
So
be.
she's probably going to talk about this too, but I know I got a phone call on Monday about someone from down at the Hub House who has a large china cabinet she would like to donate for the yard sale. It's in one piece, glass.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, who do we have that can pick that up and bring it? And do we want it? And all that. And so
I'd
it's
look
on
at
the
it.
second
Man,
floor.
if you have bad weather, that would be concern me right off the bat,
You'd almost have to lay
Yeah.
it down.
you know?
So we can say, no, I left it in her hands, I don't know if she
How
did
about
anything
taking a
about it.
picture of it?
That's just
And
what I was
That's
saying.
a great idea,
Picture of it
yeah.
and say,
Good
you
idea.
can go,
Enlarge it.
go pick it
go pick it up
Yeah,
themselves.
this is where it is.
Maybe then we can arrange to have it picked up and
Not a
brought
bad
to
idea.
Good
wherever it
idea.
Yeah.
Because
It was
my
all
other.
glass? All
Pardon me?
glass?
Oh,
or-
no, I don't think it's all glass, I didn't ask.
Probably
Why is
glass
it one
one.
piece?
So, your china cabinet, you
As I
gotta
said, you
have glass.
really should look at it and
Yeah,
see
Yeah.
how big it is and as.
How
that's a
heavy
great
it is.
idea.
Right, and
With
take
the-
if you can take a picture, take the dimensions, so you can
Exactly.
write a
Yeah.
little
Yeah,
description
that's
of it.
true.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
so, but I think we're gonna have maybe more phone calls like that in the next couple of weeks. I know who told me? Sue, I think, told me that a call came in today maybe about a couch, and I didn't think we were gonna take couches, but it sounds
yeah, we
like
were
Claudia was,
going
so
to.
when she comes back in, we need to talk to her, because I think
Yeah,
she's
because-
After
working
last
on
year's,
it.
after that electric chair debacle.
I know.
We
So-
shouldn't take couches and,
But I'm thinking whatever she agrees to take that's big, maybe we could ask some of the Lions guys on that Thursday or Thursday night to pick stuff up, like just, this'll be the time, Thursday, you know what I mean? And we'd only have to keep it run overnight before selling stuff.
Are we gonna get any kids from the school to help out?
I think it's only Girl Scouts.
Oh,
Oh,
it's only-
kids like that, and I think,
Well, they have to put their time in, I mean, it's,
right. We
You know,
people
for the
get,
PR, maybe some moving company would be willing to chip in. Well,
around here, I don't know of many, but,
no.
so,
worth a
I
shot.
mean, Brandon would help, and he's pretty strong.
oh, we've got
but,
people
I mean,
helping to set up. Sue's son, John, who helped us out for the garden party, he's gonna come.
Good,
It's good.
And I'll ask my two sons came and helped clean up, which
That's a
I think
big,
that's a big job.
That's
We're
the
always
big-
done.
that's the
ugly
biggest.
side of the whole.
yeah,
get
that's
them
the
on that-
well,
biggest.
didn't
on
the
that
Lions,
day.
the Lions helped us last year
They
set up,
helped us
didn't they?
set up, and
Yeah.
that's why we need to,
Yeah, they did ask,
Ask
they
them
did help
again.
us set up last year.
so I don't know if she's already asked them or not. She probably has. So she's
That's
probably
probably
gonna
something
want
she
talk
wants to
about that.
cover.
Yeah.
We're gonna set up on the 22nd.
Whatever that Thursday is.
20, well, it says 23rd, 24th, 25th. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. it
I
doesn't-
thought last year it was really Saturday and Sunday, and Friday was the setup day.
That's-
I thought.
yes, that's
but
right.
people were coming by anyway.
Yes.
And after 1 or 2 in the afternoon, we just said,
Yeah, exactly.
"Okay, we'll take
were
your
set up by
donation.
that time,
We'll
and-
take your right."
Yeah.
But so I don't think it was there for 3 days. I think it was really.
No, she sets up tents and stuff on Thursday.
Did they? I'm trying to
I'm
remember.
quite sure the tents go up on Thursday night.
But do you
be
actually
wrong.
sell stuff on
I don't
Friday?
remember.
She sells stuff whenever anybody comes by and wants to hand you money.
That's true.
It's true.
I mean-
we're selling stuff in here.
I was
Yes,
selling stuff at
yes.
6 o'clock at night. I'd see people over here, I'd run over there. Oh my God, really? Sell this stuff, run back home. But holiday fair, we haven't said anything about the holiday. She must have a certain date in mind. I'll let her talk about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Programs, I don't know what she's got set up for programs, so she would have to do that. Fall, I know she has a fall risk program set up.
She doesn't have a date
There-
yet, just a
Yeah,
time, but not a
nothing,
date.
yeah, she has nothing yet. But is there anything else you guys want to cover? I think we covered, that's good for the baskets.
Dementia and Alzheimer's. I just got a book by a guy that has a degree in Oriental medicine. And he says that we're missing in the boat because there are foods and things that you can switch people over to. And he's kind of critical of the regular medical doctors because a lot of people are dying, wasting away in nursing homes and stuff, and they shouldn't be there.
Right?
They need activity. They need to be talking to people. And,
And they need a good diet too. And a lot
Yes,
of them are getting
yeah.
it.
I heard from a brain doctor that you all know, and he says there's a study going on in Massachusetts here. He's from the South,
Yeah,
and he says that Alzheimer's and dementia is going to be a thing of the past.
oh,
Wow,
good.
wouldn't that be wonderful?
Yeah,
It would be.
that is a terrible
Because that's
He
disease.
doesn't seem to
incredible.
think it's going to be that long. I mean, I started taking Prevagen years ago,
Oh, yeah.
and it's been helpful. Then Dr. Ben Carson put me on to something. I'm on a committee that he's the chairman of, the Faith and Freedom Coalition, it's called. And I went on that, and it's even better, you know? So, and it's all about plaque building up on your connectors in your brain.
Yes.
And some foods add to that plaque, and other diets take
Take
it
it
away.
away,
So, you know, it'd be interesting to. I'm reading the book now, and my daughter told me already. I'd like to get a copy of this. I was wondering if I'm looking for people that we could have a class maybe, and if we could get somebody to donate the books. They're not expensive. They're about $8 a piece. It's not a big
Well,
deal.
that's not bad.
But I think it might be helpful. I've seen people here and who've passed away, and no question they had dementia. And it's kind of a sad thing to see. And
For sure.
It's terrible.
it is. It's probably one of the worst
watched it,
diseases,
yeah.
I think, especially for the family. You know?
I was gonna say, and the family suffers
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
tremendously
So
as
anyway,
well.
I've got it on my heart to look into it, and that's what I'm doing.
Oh, thank you, John.
Claudia's got someone coming in and talking about eating healthy on, when
Next
is it?
Wednesday? Yeah.
Next Wednesday
Yeah,
at
next
11.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I don't know who it is or what.
Between you and me, I have a diabetes doctor at UMass, Dr. Holland. He's the director of the diabetes clinic. And he says, I want you to lose some weight. And he said,
You?
and I did.
Yes, you
I
did.
lost close to 50 pounds.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, I'm
And that
feeling pretty
helped.
good.
Yeah,
you know.
good.
And my
should have done it.
diabetes, I'm
Yeah, I know
checking
it.
myself every morning. And without anything, really, I'm down to I'm measuring at 128, somewhere in that area, which is terrific.
That is, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Yep.
So there's
Good.
stuff out there, you know.
There is.
And I think it'd be great if we're the conduit to get that information to people. You know?
Right.
Exactly.
I don't know if you want to take a vote on the baskets or wait till Claudia
Maybe I
gets
have to
in to
wait for her for a
decide.
minute.
Yeah.
Closed on Labor Day. I asked her.
Oh, yes, we're
Okay.
closed now.
I asked her, and she said, well, it's up to the bingo people. I said, I know the bingo people already are not doing it, so.
Well, Judy said that they weren't going to do it, so I said, that's fine with me, I don't care.
Right.
Right.
So I'm closing for the
I
morning.
asked, I go by
Yeah.
what they want to do.
Right,
And, of course, Shirley's going to be away,
right.
and Judy said no, that they were planned, so. As it's a long
Yeah.
holiday, people want to go
Sure.
and do something, so. I know, usually I'll open if they say they want to play, but they didn't give me any info that they wanted to play, so.
So can I talk for a second about the
Of course you
farmers
can.
coupons?
Yeah.
Because I've been dealing with them quite a bit. So, just so you know, if someone comes in, you're supposed to give them, this yellow one to fill out, and there's a back and a front. So they
Okay.
fill that out, but if they call and ask, because I know one lady came in and asked and I wasn't here, and then she didn't realize it was income, it's based on income.
Income, right.
So if they call, you can just ask how many in the household, and you can tell them over the phone what the income is, that,
Sure.
you know. And then someone else asked me if you had to be, you know, a certain age, and you do have to be 60. So,
That's good to know.
well, no,
yeah.
you know what? It's 60 or disabled and living in a facility primarily occupied by older individuals, congregate nutrition services. So it's one or the other.
Okay.
But that's not many people, I don't think, who call. Yeah, so that, and then you hand them one of the flyers that tells them where the farmers markets are, right?
Yes.
And you
Yep.
keep the yellow paper, and then there's a,
I'm doing this.
and you take,
It's a sheet to fill out the numbers that you give.
Right.
yes. Yeah, there's a sheet to fill out the
Yes.
numbers of the coupons and their name.
Yes.
So it would be probably us that would do that on Monday.
Yeah, people who sit the desk.
Yeah. Now I know where they are.
Where are you keeping them?
These are in one of the file drawers, in this red, this red thing. I don't know what it says, but
How are you, Claudia?
I'm good.
Do you want to talk? Or want me to let you know what we were planning?
Oh, sure.
At Christmas time, we were going to give 20 baskets. And we were choosing who needs them. But not telling them, we're just going to put their name in a bucket and say, oh, your name was picked from the bucket, you win a basket. So that nobody, you know.
Pride is
Yeah.
So who are you giving these baskets to?
people.
We are
Create a
deciding on
list
that.
of
Yeah, of
Perhaps the
need,
neediest seniors that we know.
of needs.
maybe put something in the newsletter if you know someone who would benefit by, right? Are we talking about that or
Yeah.
not doing that?
And where are we gonna get the money from? That's my question.
Us.
From who? What do you mean us?
Well, we're donating different things.
But where's are we personally?
Well, we talked about having we talked about in the newsletter, if you have, if you know someone who would
Right.
benefit by, you know,
Yes.
being part of this raffle. Or if you are someone who would like to donate towards helping seniors
Is
at
it a
this time
food
of year.
raffle?
we were thinking a basket and it would contain gift certificate plus food items. Like for a nice Christmas dinner kind of thing, right?
So it wouldn't come out of our COA account, is what I'm saying. Because I don't think that we can use it for that.
No, we had not,
We can't
Just-
take it out of our supplies account, we can't take it out of our programs account.
Could we
Could
rewrite the grant from GFA and ask them?
So my thought was that, I mean, we could ask for, I'm thinking that I want to do a grant for Athol Savings and GFA. So my thought for that would be if that does not pass, then I think they will give us, I think probably some good money towards our deck. So I was thinking of doing that with the GFA money, but if you want to change,
Well, if we could use that rest
But
of
how
that
would we
money.
do
Well,
that?
it was gonna
How
be a
would
tough,
we-
tough winter, so I'm
how
trying
would
to,
we make,
trying to
yes, and I
figure out
think
how
oil
we
companies
can
and
help.
things like that, maybe the oil companies would donate
yeah.
some kind of a gift card or whatever. But if we did go out and ask for donations for that, but I probably,
Not go out, just put it in the, I already know, so I've had people ask me in the past.
yeah,
I'm like, oh, how do we go about choosing who to give these to?
I mean, I have gone to the stores before and gotten gift cards
yeah.
for the cash committee. And I don't have a problem with that.
I don't mind
Um,
asking for a gift,
usually-
I don't mind, you know me, I can raise money too.
Usually, almost every
I don't mind.
every store in Gardner usually gives me a gift card. We could do it that way and see how many we can get, and then
So-
fill in with what we don't get.
So you're thinking of doing 20 baskets? I just want to write this down. 20 gift baskets?
Well, we'll do as many that we feel that we
As
we
many
can.
have
people as
need.
need.
That's what,
Yeah.
$500, right?
What?
$500?
Is that right?
For what?
25? No, if we thought, thinking of the $25 gift certificates.
So I think $25 doesn't make a hole in a wall
Not going to do much
for
at all.
oil.
Yeah.
Oh, not for oil, no. Like,
No,
this
not
was
This
for
is a
food
different thing. This
baskets.
was food, right?
Well, no, we were thinking
Food,
of
I mean,
putting
we
a gift
could-
card in that would help towards.
We could do gift cards at Cumbies, but you know, the thing is, you got to apply for them now because they got to go to corporate office.
Yeah,
So you got to do that now. But Cumbies, they have a gas station there, so you could use it for gas.
yeah, yeah.
You know, but Hooters, you know, maybe, or, you know, like that, get some cards.
well,
That,
but if you don't use Hoodala,
I know.
then what good is your basket with a Hoodala card in?
Yeah.
If that's not who your oil delivery company is.
You can use it at the
But they
gas
may give
station.
us-
They have a
If you
gas
got
gas
Share
station.
City
they have a
Oil,
gas station.
If we
Hoodla has a
explain,
gas
yeah,
I
they do.
understand, but that's a shell card, yeah.
Yeah.
If we explain to them that
Yeah,
what
that's right,
we're
Sharon.
doing,
Yeah.
they may just donate that $25
Yeah, they might,
regular
they might.
regular gift
Okay.
card instead of one for their place.
Right,
Knowing how tough winter's going to be,
yeah.
they might do that if we explain to them or have a flyer that.
I really think we've got to think long-term. Everybody's going to be giving things at Christmas time. I've got a, for instance, I was president of a union, and a law enforcement union, and we went to the Home for Little Wanderers one year. And I had to wait in line to find a date. So I said to the person in charge, I said, what happens after Christmas? He says, nothing. So I said, okay, every month we're going to have a birthday party for everybody. But for the kids whose birthday is that month, we'll give them gifts. You know, we did that for a while, quite a while. It was very popular because nobody else, everybody's
right.
in the Christmas spirit.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's after that.
Yeah,
Afterwards.
that's
Yeah,
true.
the whole
Yeah.
You
year.
know, we may have tough times coming
Yeah.
this time next year. I don't know.
All right.
So-
All right.
Can I add a little something?
Yes.
Yeah. So we know that if we know somebody who has not much money and they need fuel and they're
Yeah.
cold or whatever,
Right.
we know there's resources out there for them.
Yes.
We know that the Lions Club has approached me and asked me to start an account because they have it with, I think the police or wherever they have it, want us to know start an account, and that way I would know better, we would know better who needs
Right.
the money.
Right.
And we could fill their, who do you use for oil? I'm going to call up and get your tank filled. Okay, here's
Right.
You know, I'm gonna call the company and I'm gonna say, all right, here's the money, Bonnie Cunningham wants her oil.
Right.
So we have access. The Salvation Army is another one that we have access
Yes.
to. We can help, you know, and
Right.
there are places we can go as far as heating oil and things like that. Food, I don't have a food place,
Right.
but we have the food banks.
Right.
We have the food
Food
banks,
pantries,
so nobody
yeah.
should go hungry. There's food banks. There's one in Rutland. There's one in Gardner. You know, so you have food banks that have food. You
Right.
know,
Right.
so I know we're concerned about people, and we are. And there are ways you can help them, and there is money out there for them. The police department has money. They have filled people's tanks for us. If we call them, and it's not hard, you just call them, you tell them who it is, and they're there. And so will the Lions Club, and so will the Salvation Army, and of course we got the
Yes.
damn fuel assistance people that are very Pat's
Yeah.
working with. They're very
Yeah, we
difficult
went,
to work
we
with.
did a lot of work, talk
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we talked
So,
about it.
yeah.
Yeah, we did a big talk on
Yeah.
food assistance.
So, I mean, just so you feel a little better knowing there is help out there. People don't have to freeze. Now, people like a gentleman we know refuses the help, will not take the help, refuses it.
Right.
No matter how hard you try to make that person get that help,
Right. They're not receptive.
it's not, and you can't do anything about that.
No.
No.
Nothing.
Yeah.
You've
I
tried.
had-
So
I
there
had-
is.
I had a question that nobody could answer because we waited for you to come back. How is the kitty for the bottles and cans? Do you have enough?
I got a bunch of money in there. I got to go count it.
I was gonna say, hey, do you have enough yet to buy the angel?
The angel. And you know what? I got to do that right away because last time I waited too long, all the angels were
They were
gone.
gone, yeah.
So we'll count that money up. We'll put it in there and we'll
No,
go
no,
out to
no,
get
no.
it.
No more
Saying if
angels.
there's any
No
left
angels
over,
left.
then maybe that could
They're
go
all
to
doomed.
baskets.
Leftover.
We're all
Okay.
doomed, no
All
angels.
right. I'll let you know, Bonnie.
Because that would be, I think, the last thing we need,
Bonnie's
and maybe we ought to just transfer the
Okay.
thrust of that as a
Extra
charitable thing, put it towards
2 baskets.
helping seniors.
Good idea.
Who's going to be in charge of making the baskets?
So if someone asked, and they specifically, I'm just going back to someone who asked me, if someone asked that they want to donate money towards helping a family in Hubbardston or a senior, whatever, you can direct them to the police? They could donate to the police fund?
They could donate to the police. They could
Okay.
donate to the Lions.
Lions
Lions
Club has a
Club are
fund
very
for
good
that?
about
They could
that. And
donate
the
to the
police
school.
do make baskets and stuff for the Thanksgiving and stuff. They have the turkeys and you
'Cause
know
they have,
stuff like that. But we
families
can
in
also
need.
do it too. Then, if we're going to do it, if they want to donate to us, and they have a name of a family, do they have a name of a family?
No,
that-
they
But I mean,
asked
this is
me.
a question you might want to ask them. Do you have
No, yeah.
a family that you think you would like this to go to? You know, we
Right.
have to get ideas of who you would give these baskets to.
As I told them, the school, she knows
It's
who
more and more
needs, and she
complicated.
knows what, and
In a
they
way,
always have
that's the
that.
simplest.
Families
You
with
can go
kids.
over there and get a
Collecting money
family in a second, and they'll be
I
happy
want it
to.
to go
Yeah, but
to-
I was thinking of
from us
seniors, and
rather
that's what I
than-
thought I
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
saying.
Yes,
have the
because over
funds.
the school, I'm going to tell you, they have.
Say you have $1,000.
I went over the other
It's
day,
gonna
we
take-
give presents, and we have
It's
our
$5
angel
a
tree, everything.
gallon, it's
Go over there, and they are
sure.
so
You're gonna need a lot of money.
discombobulated. They have so much gifts.
Yeah.
And so
The
much
teachers-
toys.
So
They do not
It's
have
all
anything
anonymous.
organized. They don't.
Oh,
teachers.
Wow.
that's too bad.
Yeah. But,
too bad.
but they have, you know, but
Oh, it gets to them.
it gets to,
the
yeah,
families.
but I mean, you're right, we should focus on the seniors.
Yeah.
Because we've already got people focused on
All
the
right.
kids.
And I'm thinking, my other thought on this is, Mom, I'm thinking more about what my niece does. I think she just donates to her oil company, and they know who's in need, and they have them deliver. I know. Oh, it's kind of.
We gotta
chancy,
remember
but-
with the
You want to
price
stay
of
to
gas,
Hubbardston people, right? Or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely,
Yeah.
yeah.
but with the price of oil, even giving 50 gallons is a hefty chunk of change. And they won't deliver with, unless you get 100 gallons, as I believe.
That's right, that's correct.
Have we gone
Yeah.
by the grant cycle for the community foundation?
I don't know about the community, that's the Friends, John, I don't know. I was hoping they were going to meet tonight, but they didn't.
Yeah, they took this week, month off. We don't know anything about that.
I don't know
I think
anything.
it's in the spring, but I mean, if that's somewhere,
Should we plan to do something where you say that so many people do things at Christmas time? Should we
different
maybe
time.
do something in January? Or February? When
Valentine's
the
Day.
snow is up to your armpits, you know?
Valentine baskets.
Valentine's Day, yeah.
Yeah,
We could definitely.
Because you use fuel until what, the end of April?
April,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's true, because there is a lot available around Christmas
February.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, everybody wants to.
And then everybody kind of slows down, but the need is still there for a
Right.
few more months.
That's right.
Yeah, but we could collect at Christmas time.
Yes, because that's when people
And
want to give.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
People get bonuses.
yeah.
I know people who get bonuses, and that's when they want to give it.
They feel better giving because they
They
have so
do.
much themselves,
They
and then
do.
they feel
Yeah.
better giving when they give.
Right, that's right.
But it doesn't mean we have to, because by the time we take it and stuff, and then we'd be hurrying, we've got the Christmas fair, and I think that's a smart
I
idea.
think that's a good idea.
What
too.
if, and I'd be willing to, we use Cheer City Oil, and I'd be willing to call them tomorrow or Friday and tell them who I am. My name's Ken Horvath. I'm on the board of directors of the Hubbardston Council on Aging, and I'm inquiring if you have any kind of fund that you've set up for people in need
Yeah,
that
sure.
outsiders could donate to. What if we, between now and the next meeting, we work all these ones we've been talking about, and then we put in the newsletter or elsewhere and say, listen, for Hubbardston seniors, these following organizations have assistance funds for seniors who need, for like oil, or maybe it's National Grid, you know, oil, whatever. And please, if you can, donate to these organizations. And
And if you're in need, call them.
right, if you're in need, call them. But if you want to donate, please do. And we would, and tell them maybe you're doing it for us.
I'm going to
I
tell
don't
you.
know. Would that be? We could focus it more. That would be our drive
So this is
to get
one,
money to these organizations, rather than us being the collectors or the distributors. Because you're right.
But
You know,
then we won't.
$25 to help pay your oil bill of $565 isn't very much.
No.
But, you know, or if we could somewhere along the line identify to these companies, look, this is a Hubbardston senior, would they qualify? I don't know, but
so my.
what do you
my-
think of that? I mean, I'm just saying as an idea.
I think that we would lose a little bit of our control, number one, because we want to know, we want
Where
to
it
put it
goes
where we
to.
want it to go. We want
Right.
it to go to the people that we know, because we live in town, we know a lot of people. And there's some people you wouldn't even think that would ever do that. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of people who are very proud, who are not going to come up, or not going to answer an ad in the paper, or
Exactly.
they're not going to. But if
There's a
I
lot.
know them, or you know them, and you're a friend, and you say, hey, listen, I can help you out. And we're going to do this quietly. And here you go. You know what I mean? If we got together some, like you said,
We have
money,
to-
or
we
gifts,
have
if
to
you
know
do
when people
20
need it.
baskets and you do $200 a basket, you know, I mean, so there's $200 worth of oil, or $200 towards your light bill, or whatever.
Yeah.
But when you personally get involved with that person, and you know that they know they need help, I find a lot of people call me, and we help them, and nobody nobody wants it. They don't want to know.
No.
They don't want people to know and stuff like that. So if you put something in the paper,
Yeah.
I think it's
Wouldn't
so
advertise, no.
advertising out that,
Right.
you know.
But that we could have a list here, and when people call, we can, tell them what to, obviously, besides just the fuel assistance, we could say, well, if you need, we know, you could call the police, or we could tell
We
them
can
over
tell
the phone.
them what's available,
Right, what's available.
basically. They can,
If
they want to, they may not
needy
even-
they are and how
They
they won't
desperate
even
they
do
are.
that sometimes.
Well, usually when they call me, I will talk to them, and I will say to them, I will help you. Let me have your name and your address and your phone number, and I'll get back to you. What do we need?
Yeah.
I'll go to the police.
Oh, you'll go there. Do you
I'll
want
go
to
to
keep
the
it like
Lions
that?
Club.
Yeah.
Because,
Because it's
they
personal.
don't want it. They don't want to do that. A lot of them will not do that.
Even though they're needy.
Elderly
Yeah,
people
they-
are like that.
they're
They
proud.
want- Exactly.
Right, that's right.
They don't
yeah.
want to. They don't.
Proud Yankees.
Yeah, it's terrible. You know, some people
different generation.
maybe if you know the person
all this-
and you
Yeah.
feel like they're independent and they can ask for the help,
Yeah.
okay, then that's it's
Another-
then you give them that information.
Another
right.
point, that as far as the heating with the
Fuel assistance?
fuel assistance,
Yeah.
it also lists electricity and wood.
Yes.
And could we contact any of the people in town, like Perna and, what's his name up on Cruise Road, or any of the other ones
Sawyer.
that have, Sawyer,
Yeah.
the other ones that sell wood, if they would be willing to, donate a cord of wood to
And
somebody
they
who
used
needs
to
it.
donate to the church when they had their raffle
Yeah.
things, and
Yeah,
stuff.
right.
Yeah, they would donate.
I don't,
We could get that for our Christmas raffle. We need to find somebody to donate some wood.
That's right.
We did have
And
somebody
that's a
donate
good
a whole
raffle.
big thing.
And
of
deliver
Did
it.
we? Oh, that's good.
And deliver it.
Yeah.
Or pellets, yeah. I don't know who has pellets,
Pellets,
but.
they're terrible for you.
Yeah.
Pellets.
Oh, they're not good for you, Flo.
I know.
I'm telling you that. They're not good for people who have breathing issues.
I know.
all
They're
the
very
dust.
bad.
Yeah.
The dust.
The dust and the dirt, I'm telling you. I
But
know.
The other
as
thing-
that's
bad as
obviously
wood.
what I'm gonna have to do.
I told my husband I'm moving out if you put
No.
that pellet store on. Come back home
When somebody calls
That's our heat.
and
Yeah.
you call the Lions, they
Your
know
house
you
is
kind of
nice and toasty
scream
for being
too.
such a big
Yeah.
house.
It's not somebody who is kind of
Right.
looking for
Right,
a
right,
little
right.
something
Right.
that
Right.
maybe might not be as needy as.
Right,
So they did,
exactly.
yeah, the Lions Club did approach me to do a special account, which I would open up a new account with a new account number. Lions Club only
Yep.
for that purpose, for helping
Right,
people. They
Someone
said, could we
needs it.
give you money to do that? Would you be interested in?
right.
They asked me on Memorial Day if I would be interested in doing that, but I haven't heard anything yet, but. I don't-
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe we will.
So you said, oh,
I said, yeah,
tell them yes.
So
I
that
did
would,
say
that
yeah.
would be, so we would open up an account. We could, again, put in a newsletter that we've got an account, we're working with the Lions Club if you'd like to donate, right? To us,
Specifically for the
But
needs
then
of
what would, so let's say we got $1,000. Do we just give that to the Lions Club and let them disperse it? Or do we determine through the Lions Club who it goes to? How would that
well, the Lions
work?
Club and, me and the Lions Club would probably, whoever's in charge, what the heck's his name?
Oh.
Jackie Young, Jackie,
No, John.
Larson?
John.
No,
Tom
no.
Larson, right.
Okay. He's in charge? I thought John
No,
was.
but he's the one that spoke to me. So, I would probably set up who was gonna be my contact, and we would make sure that he knew what money I got. He would know, if somebody calls me, I would call him and say, Tom, this is what I got. Somebody needs some help. What do you think?
So it's a
Tell me.
joint account?
It's a joint thing. We would make the decisions together.
Right.
Because the Lions Club would be providing the money.
I think that's a good idea.
And,
Yeah.
and they just want to make sure the money goes to the right people, and they feel like because I work with the seniors a lot, I know them.
Right, right,
Or
which is
we
good.
all know them.
Right.
And, somebody needs help. So that's why he was
Exactly.
thinking maybe he would ask
There
us.
certainly would be other needs besides seniors, but I think we should focus on seniors.
Yeah,
you
because
know.
we're seniors, yep.
So going back to the basket idea. So if we decided to do something in February and make it a Valentine's one or something, I could see the craft people getting in on making something to go in the basket. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Because they're always
Or
looking
hats
to
and
do
mittens
those
and
Yeah.
stuff
too,
like that.
whatever. Yeah,
Gloves.
Yep.
and we could and I'm just, so do you have another place for the rest of the money from the grant from GFA to go? Or could we just say to them, could we use the
Make
rest
it
of
a
this
deck.
money to put in, oh, it's $400, but,
$400
Yeah.
earmarked for the newsletter.
and we're gonna use it for stuff
Oh,
to do with the newsletter
flyers,
still. Okay,
ink,
So you think it'll come
I
out
just
to
don't
that.
want to,
Okay. all right. All right, so
yeah.
we'll
But we can apply
So
for
we
another
table it?
grant. We can apply for another grant.
Table it and figure out what we're gonna do with the baskets, or whether we're gonna do them or
Yeah,
not?
we don't,
can
I mean,
table
we
it.
don't have to do it. I
We
didn't
don't
know
have
about
to
this.
I
thing with
kind of like
decide
the
tonight.
idea of not doing it for Christmas.
Okay.
Right.
That
Yeah, I
people
do
need
too.
things in January,
Yeah.
February,
Yeah.
March.
Yeah, I
Yes.
agree.
So we'll,
Yeah.
And John was right.
That's a good,
Thanksgiving and Christmas, there's a lot of stuff going
Yeah,
after
the
people.
police
And it
department
dro- and
always
it drops off after
turkeys
Christmas.
It does.
You see
stuff.
nothing.
That's right.
You see
Yep.
nothing
so we'll table that
after
for
that.
the
And
next
then it
meeting.
gives us more time
Yes.
to get organized.
Yes.
If we can start doing things even in February and March.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That I think would be more appreciated.
Yeah.
Appreciated
so
than
too.
Christmas.
I think so too.
All right,
That's a good,
Yeah,
good
Maybe
idea.
getting the Lions Club thing together.
so we'll table that.
Yeah, let's see how that goes. We'll, maybe I'll hear from him again, or maybe I won't. I don't know. But I did that one time. I was waiting to see.
Yard sale.
Yard sale is gonna be huge, as you can
Yes.
see here. I did call about a pod, or Sue got some information from me about getting a pod to put this stuff in, so we could have some place to store it. Because my garage is full, Bev's garage is full, Sue's got stuff in her garage. Anybody else got stuff in their
I got
garage?
stuff that's coming here.
I have a lady, I have a lady that just called me, and she's got a whole bunch of stuff in her garage. She said I could pick it up the day before. I'm gonna be looking for people with trucks.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to help me pick up stuff.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
So have you
I'm-
asked like the Lions Club to help?
I
you
have.
with stuff?
I talked to Bruce Westland, and he said he would take care of it. I said, Bruce, what do you think? Of course, I'm giving him a haircut. He can't. But he said,
It'd
no,
be
I'll
even
take.
better if you were shaving him, right?
But he did, I know. But he said he would take care of that, and he would let me know what the Lions Club. They were having a meeting this week, John, or
They had one last night.
last night. So I saw him on Saturday. So he'll let me know what they find out. So I have reached out to the Lions Club. I reached out to Katie Young for the Girl Scouts. And we'll just reach out to as many people as we can, because it is going to be huge. I know it.
We're gonna have our
And
we're
Skip
gonna have our hot
Scott-
dogs. We're gonna have our hot dogs.
We are
stand.
not going to do hot dogs.
We're not?
I decided I'm not going to do all that. I told the friends. Now I don't know. I've been
the
trying to meet
friends
with the
ran
friends.
it last year, right?
No,
They-
we
they-
did.
The,
We did, 'cause
some
some
of
the
them
Golden
landed,
Ages,
though.
They had the ice cream.
the Golden
Oh, they had
Ages
the ice
talked, maybe it's the Friends. Who was, Asta with?
Friends.
Friends. She said that they were going to do hot dogs.
So then
Oh,
she
okay.
said, "Can they use my cart?" I said, "I don't. If I can find my cart."
Well, what I meant was use your cart. I don't know. Not that we were gonna do. We were gonna have hot dogs.
You're gonna have hot
Right.
dogs.
That's
You're
what
gonna have.
and
They
ice
want to do
cream.
hot dogs and ice cream, and whatever. But I told them that they could do that. That would be great. I don't want to be in charge of that. I
right.
don't want to buy. I don't want to spend the money on it. I don't. So they said they would do the hot dogs.
That's great.
Now I've offered the Golden Ages the kitchen. I said you can have the whole kitchen, the Golden Ages, right? I'm getting a little pushback with that though. I said you can do your bake sale. You know, you want to sell your cookies for it because people, that's what they're going to do. They're going to come and buy so they can eat it right now and on the way. They can do the coffee and the cookies and the brownies and the whatever else they want to do. They can have that whole kitchen. They can sell the coffee. They can sell. We don't want to do that. We don't have enough people as it is to man the tables.
Right, right.
And to put all this stuff. So I don't want to worry about having to bake. I mean, I'll bake something for them, but I don't.
And they only manned their table one day.
And they
And
could.
Saturday, Sunday, it was empty.
They should be there. Yeah, they should do Saturday and
Wait a
Sunday.
minute, so they want to be outside?
Somebody said they wanted to be outside. I said, "What do you mean?" They tell me outside they don't want to be,
They get
and then they
hot,
want to
the
be
things all
inside.
melt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
So-
were outside last year.
But
Right, they have always been, but it's not a great spot.
I have
it's
a
not a
question.
great spot. So
23, 24, 25. Is 23 setup day Friday?
we are going to start setting up Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday
We are
afternoon?
starting.
Backing up.
What's
we are-
right?
Now we're
No,
earlier.
she said
Now listen,
Thursday.
listen. This is my thought, and I checked with Ryan, the police officer,
Yeah.
and everything. I've checked with him already. The reason why I think we'll set up the tents first on Wednesday night. Let's get all the tents up, so we know. Okay, this is glassware. It's going over to that tent. Then you can be behind that, and you unpack the glassware. We'll bring it to you. You get it unpacked. This is toys. That
Right.
goes over there. You take care of the toys.
Right.
We'll bring it to you. And I'll get my golf cart too. And I think we can move a lot of stuff with the truck. You know, and inside we're going to have the puzzles, the pictures, the CD players, the books. I've got a map. I've got a map here, like we did for the,
You got any boats coming again this year? You got any boats coming
I
again?
got 2 kayaks we should get rid of.
I know, the boat's sold.
Exactly.
So I have here, who wants to work where? And I'm starting to set up how I want things set up. That's set up inside.
I want to
have
work on the
people-
I want to work in the man's tent.
Okay.
For sure.
Ken,
I like that.
are you
Picture with the
working the whole
glassware.
weekend? What
Yes.
are you doing? So 8 until question mark.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So that's Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
What about Friday
Yep.
and Friday?
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay. All right, Ken. We're dead by the time we get it done here.
I was dead last year, but somebody revived me. I don't know why.
Having my
It's a lot of work. Yep.
Spot for the
You having
golden
your
ages.
own? All right,
The
good.
kids have been
They can
pressuring
take
me
care
to
of
get
coffee,
rid of
they can
stuff.
sell
and
coffee.
Okay.
Right?
Figured that would be the best
it's
time
hot-
when
if it's
everybody's
cool.
out and about.
All right.
Clyde?
Because you'll be on that.
So golden ages, that's a perfect spot.
It's
Because
perfect.
Can they sell coffee?
But since you're a golden age, you
I
need
know,
to
and I'm
talk to
coming to the
them.
meeting. So they can sell coffee and stuff?
Yes, they can keep the money from the, I said, the only thing I said to them that discouraged them a little bit was,
Well, they
you
have
gotta
their
buy
own
your own
coffee.
cream, you gotta buy your own coffee,
Right.
you buy your own cups
Yeah.
and napkins or whatever.
Yeah.
Then you keep all your profits.
Right.
That's your golden age stuff, it's yours.
And they've
Right.
got their own
We don't
coffee
want it.
anyway.
And they got their own coffee.
Yeah.
So,
They're
but they
watching,
were
by the
concerned
way.
about nobody's would pick it up and nobody, I said, what do you mean? They'll go to, Nancy will go to BJ's, pick it up, she don't care.
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
I
She's
bought
such
all
a
this
good
stuff
egg.
before.
Yes, you
Don't
are.
forget the
Okay.
I'll
camera
help
for
set
you.
up.
All
I'm
right.
going back to work the 16th, so I'm not sure what my schedule is.
Set
but-
up is Bill.
You mean Thursday night, Wednesday
If
night, you're
possible,
setting up
right?
the
Yeah,
tents?
Wednesday I'll
Wednesday
come
night,
and possibly, and Thursday. I usually work Tuesdays and Thursdays, so I'm
Wednesday and Thursday, no? Wednesday and
at
Friday?
Cushing. Yeah,
Wednesday and Friday.
Why you
Wednesday
go back to
afternoon. All right, so Bill,
I'll update you,
are you gonna be going, are you gonna be able to work the weekend in the men's tent or no?
possibly. I'm not sure yet.
All right, I'm not gonna put you down then.
You driving the Mart van?
I'll know. What?
You driving the Mart van?
John,
No.
you gonna be around that weekend? Are you gonna maybe putter
I
in and
don't
out?
know. I'm 89 years old.
Yeah.
I know, but you've still got a lot of steam in your butt. Well, we'll just leave it up. If you show up, great. If you don't, you don't.
Has anybody talked to Skip lately?
I talked to Skip, and Skip said we could use his tent, but he doesn't think he'll be here. And he's only got one tent now, the other one he don't have.
Yeah, I know.
So he said he has the
In the
tent.
man's tent. He was a riot.
I know.
He was a riot.
Oh,
I
Paul?
loved it.
Paul gonna do
He was such a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna set up too, so, he's trying to get rid of some of his tools and stuff.
So you're gonna set up on
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
house,
On your
right?
house.
But I mean, we got James and we don't James, we have Brandon and Tina and the kids.
Do you want
They wanted
Albert to help set up
Put their
tents
stuff out.
Wednesday?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I mean, Paul helped us set up and, get everything
Jim will
straightened out
be here
like we
Friday,
always do.
Saturday, and Sunday. And we'll be here Friday,
Wednesday
Saturday,
night?
and Sunday.
Wednesday
Yeah,
night
yeah, we
tents?
can come Wednesday night too.
Yeah, I got
Claudia, how
Just
many
wanna
days?
set up the
worth of
tents.
stuff.
Yeah.
And get the
yeah,
tables
tell me
out.
about
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah. Yes,
And
Jim
I
can come up on
seriously.
Wednesday
Yeah,
night.
because it's heavy.
It's the 20, yep, Jim, 22nd, yeah,
Exactly.
no,
You need our
it's
tables again?
21st.
Yeah.
Yes,
Have plenty
no,
here.
we're gonna
Wednesday.
need
And getting
tables.
it done that way.
We're gonna
Okay.
need tables,
least a
we'll
bunch
need
of the
pop-up
stuff.
tents,
Yeah,
we'll
like
need
that,
You want- we have
whatever
one
anybody
tent.
can give.
Couple
Actually,
that came and said that
Joe
they-
has a tent too. I
Help
could
you
probably
down
bring
south.
two.
Put your names on your
Remember
tents,
that
please.
Carolyn?
Magic,
Yeah,
magic.
Oh, that.
Well, I have an easy up.
Travelers?
Let me bring that
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
Jim's gonna work, is he
Yes.
gonna work the men's tent then, do you think?
I know
Where
that
do
he'll
you-
drive the truck around, he'll drop
Yeah.
all that
But when
stuff
it comes
off.
time to sell, this,
Yeah.
we'll sell
I don't know,
Saturday
yeah,
and
put him
Sunday.
in the men's tent. I think that he'll do well there. I try to get,
Not with
he's,
glassware?
he's an
Last
introvert,
year,
he's,
3 people in the men's tent is good.
yeah,
Well, the thing is, he'll get his feet.
right,
wet.
exactly,
long-
that's
Now Patty,
exactly
where
it.
do you
Long
wanna
section.
go?
Wherever you need me, you
So,
know.
okay, Bev's done with the clothes, and
Yeah.
Mel will probably, if she comes, she might
What
just
do you mean
take
she's
money.
done with the clothes?
She's got her own people with her own clothes.
Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah.
she wasn't doing it.
No, she's done with it. The craft
So,
table,
wherever you need me, honey.
That was where I was.
and then we got the toys, we got the holiday, we got jewelry.
You were the linens with me.
Yeah.
You?
Linens,
And
I got
crafts. There
linens.
was crafts on that table.
Yep,
We had crafts.
Yeah,
Where's
we had
my
So
knitting.
quickly,
and-
I forget.
You forgot.
wherever
Yeah,
you
well, it
need me,
went
wherever you
fast.
have a hole, you know.
There was,
Because I don't mind
All
whatever
kinds of
we
art
sell.
stuff, and there was,
I sold pocketbooks last
knitting
year and
and-
shoes.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Remember that?
boring. I don't want to do
Pocketbooks and
linens
shoes.
again.
But I go on any table.
yeah, but
The
that
only
could stay
question,
with the clothing if Beverly's
What I
She's
had
got
was,
helpers.
a
That'll be
question
fine.
was,
She don't need anybody.
the only question I had was, I had a woman say, oh, no, I'm not paying till the end. I said, well, I have my own cash draw right
Yes,
here, so
yeah.
I want you to pay me here.
Yeah.
Wait a
I
minute,
don't know what the
that's-
rest are
Right.
doing,
Yeah.
but for me,
You know, that
I'm
brings
doing-
up the
Yeah.
security thing, especially
Yeah.
on Sunday. You
Oh,
get
yeah.
people going
They
to
have to
Rieta,
pay it
Rieta
as it
people.
is.
and they walk
The
right out with
locusts.
stuff.
Yep, they,
I either say, well, we'd like you to pay here, or I say, or I tell the next person, oh, you just want to go over there, and, I'll just say, oh, she's gonna pay you for the stuff she's.
No, I always collect.
in the next-
yeah,
At
I
my
tell them I
table-
have my own
Yeah, I
cash
just say-
draw.
We're all separate, I said.
Yeah.
Well,
Every table is separate.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Right.
All
You
right, so
have-
we should
that's
stick with
what it
that.
is. Every table's separate.
Every table's
Right.
separate.
If you
Yeah.
want to
We
take
should
this, you
try
can,
to-
but
we
you
should
gotta
try
pay
to
me.
stay
walking
with that
around
because
and
Right.
picking
You're
up
running
stuff like
after
you
them.
want.
Well,
They're
that's
down there,
exactly
so
right.
And then you don't know what they bought.
Oh, you have no
You don't know,
idea.
and
No.
you can't.
No.
Got it at your table, now I'm over at your table, how much was her stuff that you said you were
Right.
paying?
That's how they get away with it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need to
that's
keep
how they
your
get
own
away.
money
Pick it up
at
and
your
that
own
takes
table.
you
They'll go,
Betty
oh, that
Cornelius
guy
is
up
in
there
here. You got
told
her
me I
signed
don't
up?
have to pay
Betty
till the
Cornelius
end.
wants to
I said,
be-
well, that's fine, but at my table, I have my own
Betty,
cash
she'll work
draw.
Friday and Saturday, 8 to
We have
4.
to know what
No
we have,
Sunday.
that's right.
Yeah.
Everybody,
There's something else.
Betty
Oh, they
will
are.
Everybody's
Yes.
a scammer.
Oh, they wanted to pay
Yeah.
50
No
cents
Sunday.
a shoe. Can you imagine that? A
Betty
pair of
Cornelius Saturday and
shoes.
Sunday.
well, how did we say it last year?
I'll give you
that,
50 cents a shoe.
Well, we recommended, how did
And we don't
say
care.
it?
Take it, take it, because otherwise it's
Right.
going
Every
in the
shoe up there,
dumpster.
Right.
say, oh, good, every shoe.
You wouldn't believe how fast that 50 cents adds up.
Yeah.
That's
Look
right.
at, we had
Good.
$8,000
Good, good,
Yeah.
good, good.
for 50 cents nickel and
Well,
dime. I'm
you
telling
know,
you, that's the way you make money.
4 o'clock on Sunday is a lot different than 9 o'clock on Saturday. 4 p.m. on Sunday is a little different than 9 o'clock on
Problem
Saturday.
is I can remember refusing because it was the beginning, we weren't even open yet. These people wanted to buy this certain thing.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, it's kind of early. I said, you know what? I don't think I want to sell it for
Yeah.
that, you know? She walked away, and you know what?
You never sold it.
Never
On the
sold it.
dumpster.
Never sold it.
Well,
yeah.
So don't nickel and dime
What
people
I
to
always
get.
say is they
Let
want,
'em
they
have
want
it.
something for $1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And it's not worth, $5 fine, but it, and I just say, well, you have to realize it's
For
a
the senior,
donation.
right.
And really, honestly, we're just looking for a fair donation. That's what I say.
Oh, that's
For
good,
a fair
yeah.
donation. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, I don't think $1's fair.
Good, 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 because
That's
What are you gonna
yeah.
say
I don't
about
ju-
your
right?
painting?
Yes.
But keep in mind, well, who you want
They
to
offer
come.
you $1.
You want the
Lance, I think you
millennials to
should have
come.
that.
Yes.
My son
They
just
pay
went
the
to an
best.
estate sale and brought me
Because
back.
in their mind, they're used to paying a lot of money for stuff.
Oh, okay,
The
yeah.
seniors
Yours has
are looking for the
girls.
biggest discount
Oh,
they
yeah.
can possibly get.
Oh, yeah.
The millennials,
I could
I
put
said,
mine
like
what
that
do you
one.
want for
I have
something?
that
I would have taken $2. He gives me
You should
5.
have-
Yeah, that's
I
sweet.
like that piece.
Right.
No,
I will take it.
Young people
Exactly.
With the little
are
girls.
the best.
I think so, and I try to tell them, this really is for the seniors. you
Well, that's
know.
what I tell them.
This is
This
for
is not-
seniors.
This is for the
Say,
senior
we
center here.
Right.
Girls.
in town. And I like to use the word
I have all the
fair.
older
Yes, I like
pictures
that.
of
Because they always
children.
say,
I
well,
like
Okay,
that.
so linen
how
or
much does it
glassware,
cost? I
Patty?
said, well,
Yep.
it doesn't cost
Wherever you
anything.
want.
Linens
Patty
or
and I
glassware?
together.
Linen's good. I
No,
love
no,
linen.
no, I don't want to do linens. You
What?
can do linens.
Well,
I was
okay,
sick
so
of linens.
what do you
I was
wanna
stuck
do?
with linens
Glassware?
last year with the
What's open
crafts.
besides glassware?
Glassware
Both
and
of
linens.
I think Bob and
Okay, I'll do glassware.
Bob, is it Bob?
I'm gonna
You
need
make me
another
wash
person
it.
on the
Bob.
jewelry, because the jewelry's gonna do scarves, they're gonna do pocketbooks, they're gonna do shoes and jewelry. There's one girl on there, Debbie.
Oh, is
This
that Debbie who sells the Mary Kay?
Yes. Okay. She said she would help.
Isn't it Barbara and Bob that did glassware?
Yeah, I don't know if
last
they
year.
wanna do it.
I don't know.
They haven't offered anything
They-
yet.
yeah,
I
Did
think they will.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
good.
they're
Yep,
gonna
they
be
did
here.
come.
Oh, yeah.
But I
They
don't
did
know if they
glassware
do both
last year.
days.
Yeah.
All right, I have to ask her. You want me to put you on at
Just
the
put me on
end?
wherever you want.
All right, put you on at the end.
Wherever you have an empty hole, because
know,
that's where
I was
I'm
gonna say,
needed.
you
Bob
know
likes to
we're
do
all
the
gonna be
men's
there,
tent.
just put
Alright,
us
so
where
Bob
you
is
need
gonna
us.
be men.
Well, that's
all.
it, yeah.
And
That's it.
Barb,
Bob.
you know, you
And
can put
Barbara can be-
put Barb in linens.
She liked linens.
some-
I
Barbara
thought-
did?
I
Barbara
thought
did?
she liked
Not
linens.
Barbara
It was-
LeBlanc.
It was,
I did
No,
linens.
not Barbara LeBlanc, Barbara Singing Group.
I had it with
Wasn't she on
crafts.
linens?
I had
No,
both.
she was on glassware.
She was
Crafts
on
is
glassware,
different.
which is
Barbara
next
LeBlanc
to it.
wants crafts.
Okay.
Oh,
Lucinda.
Oh, okay.
So do you want to do the linen?
I don't care. Put
Okay.
me
Right,
wherever
well,
you
that's-
need
It's
me.
close to
what
her
I'm saying,
house.
yeah.
She likes
you
to
tell
sneak in
me-
and out.
Who cares where I go? It gotta be somewhere.
I just gotta have the hours and the
Put
days
us
that you're
on
gonna do it.
glassware, and
We're here
then
for the
on
duration.
Sunday, one of us can go to somewhere else, because you're gonna need a lot.
Don't have to assign me to some place,
Sunday
just
to
send
somewhere
me there.
else. You know what I
Right.
mean? But, because I'll be over other days to clean the stupid glassware and bring my sister.
Your sister wanna work with you on glassware?
I don't know, I'll have to ask her.
All right. And linens, who do we say for linens?
She'll
Me,
help get them ready.
whoever,
Flo likes linens.
wherever you feel like
Hey,
putting
Nancy,
me, I
does Albert
told
want
you.
to work the men's table?
I don't, well, you know what, he's, that time of year, he'll probably be working at the DCU
DCU
Center
Center.
on,
Oh, okay.
but we never know yet. I'll
Yeah,
have to see
okay.
his schedule.
He
So
shows
that's
up when he
Saturday.
can. He usually goes over
He
the
does
men's
show
table.
up and spend some
He
time
does,
at
and
the
Yeah,
men's
he
table.
he'll be
does.
good for setting up and cleaning up.
Yeah.
Well, Sunday, I'll tell
that'll
him
be
to work
good.
on Sunday.
But it's
You
gonna
need the
be,
energy.
it's gonna be very busy, it's gonna be a lot of work, and we're gonna be tired. And I'm gonna be tired.
Oh,
But I
yeah.
won't leave till the end. I'll be there at the very beginning, and I'll be there till the very end. I have to call. Bill, you get in the toilet, right? Did you
Yes,
call?
ma'am, I
Okay.
will.
Bill's
But
getting in the
just, how
toilet.
about your grandson? Will he help us, your grandson?
He will if he's not working with Andre.
Oh, I see.
Solar fields.
Yeah.
But, I've gotta get the,
They work on Saturday and
dumpster.
Sunday?
Yes, and,
Dumpster.
big one. Oh, they only have one size.
Well, he'll give
He
it to
goes
you.
back and
We
forth.
filled it, we
Yeah.
overfilled
Get
it
two.
last year.
We need to get two.
Oh,
Boy,
yeah.
did we fill it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And what was, Bill was supposed to be checking on something from last time?
The toilet,
Porta potty.
porta potty. Scotty, call Scotty in the
something.
morning.
Do it.
Is there anything else we need? So we're not gonna be in charge of it. Now, this is what I wanna bring up, this one thing. We are gonna be working Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yep.
We have to have food for the workers. There's just
Oh,
no
okay,
way
yeah.
we can't. So I'm trying to think of the best and easiest way to do the food. I'm thinking maybe chili one night. Of course, we can do pizzas. They're expensive, $25 for a pizza.
It's
I know,
ridiculous.
what? Too
One
expensive.
large pizza, $25.
Oh, my
Oh, I
gosh.
got 2 sodas with it. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But maybe
okay.
it was 20.
I'll do stuffed sandwiches for one afternoon. I don't mind doing that.
If you
Chicken and
want, I
Yeah,
know
I'm
the owners of Pizza Palace very, very well. I could talk to them in advance and say, listen, we're gonna need on X day, Wednesday, Thursday, at whatever time.
I'm thinking Friday, we're gonna need it most
Okay.
of all,
All
because
right,
people
so
work on
Friday,
Friday.
we're gonna
We
need
have a big group.
at 5 o'clock or 4:30.
Right.
We're gonna need 15 large pies or 20. I could talk to them in advance, and I'm sure they'll give me a break.
How much of a break you think?
I have no idea, but I know the owners very, very well.
All right,
I'm on
so
a first name basis with
do
the
we
owners.
really
You know
need
how to say
15?
Taganias?
we're gonna
Yeah,
have a lot
that's
of
a
people
lot.
working, because we
Yeah.
have Girl Scouts,
Taganias?
we're gonna have the
Giants
Lions Club
Collective.
Yeah.
helping set up.
Yep.
Yeah,
We're
but
gonna
that's
have,
Fridays.
and you know what, we can eat that cold pizza during the week if somebody wants it, on Saturday and Sunday.
That's right. I bought 3 pizzas and it was $43 at Stefano's.
Yeah,
Wow.
Yep, because I had a big family party, for Winry and her dad.
From
and the whole
where?
family. Stefano's in, they were closed. I don't know
Well,
if they were
that's
closed.
cheaper
They were
than
closed
Pizza
until
Palace.
yesterday was their
Right.
first
One
day
last
back.
Because I
pizza.
called
in
them.
Westminster.
well, you know,
Yeah.
maybe we get
It's
plain
probably
cheese.
pizza, maybe.
Good
We
pizza.
get a couple plain
Yeah.
cheese,
Yeah.
maybe
With
one
all
with
the
pepperoni.
Yeah,
and
with the
stuff.
pepperoni
Mostly
pizza.
cheese and
Yeah.
pepperoni,
43,
and that'd be
yeah.
about it. You're not gonna
Yeah.
go
No,
overboard.
no,
No,
just
cheese and pepperoni, right.
Right,
People who like veggies can bring their own and throw them on.
because Pizza Palace was closed, yep. They
Peppers.
must have went to Greece,
Peppers and
right?
onions.
Yeah, Pizza Palace is closed on Sundays now, but
Oh, it is.
No.
that's just
They're
it.
on vacation,
Yes.
aren't they?
They're
They
back
were,
to
they're
being,
back.
because then they opened.
They came in
started
yesterday.
opening.
Oh, they came
They're back
they're
yesterday.
closed on Sundays.
Are
I
you
bought
sure?
a pizza.
So
Yeah,
listen,
I
let's
love
get,
that too.
hey. Let's get back here. So the chili, I'll make the chili. Flo's gonna make some stuffed sandwiches. You're gonna do that all by yourself? Do you
Yeah.
want someone to help you with
No,
that?
I don't need any help.
You don't need any help?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is the,
She's from a big family, she knows.
yeah.
Yes. Well,
Would you like me to make a big salad and bring it in and just have it in here for people who want to eat a
Yes.
little bit more healthy?
Yes, Nancy salad.
we just
What's
discussed
in-
this
What
today.
day should
What's
I
with the
start
healthy
with the
lately?
salad?
Oh, we did
Friday?
this whole
Friday.
thing
The
today
class
with,
today.
wait.
Oh, geez.
Friday. We had a wonderful class today. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so what else? So chili,
and
sandwiches,
dressings.
cheese. The pizzas we should have Friday Friday night.
Yeah, just give me
Okay.
a number, and I can talk to him in a week or two. Just give me
So
how
what do
many
you think? If we
pizzas
get
want.
8?
8?
I think we're gonna have a
Pizzas, yeah.
lot of people.
How many's in a
or
pizza?
Thursday. I mean,
Yeah.
or do you think we should
8?
do that on Thursday?
Okay.
10, yeah, 8
So it's-
slices to a pie.
No.
Pie, so that's
Friday.
64.
What time?
8
Yeah,
times
And
8
then
is
if you have
64.
some left over for
Everybody's gonna
Saturday
get-
and Sunday.
You're not gonna,
Right.
people are gonna want more than one
But-
slice.
Yeah, that's
So
the
if you
problem.
did
What
it
time
Friday.
10?
Thursday, we're
10 maybe.
I'm
10,
hoping
yeah.
Wednesday night we get the
10 times
Wednesday
8, that's
afternoon, we
80
get the tents all
pieces,
set
yeah.
up.
Oh, right.
So we, I can start
Thursday?
Thursday.
Yeah,
We're
that
gonna
might
have-
be good.
Do we have
Thursday's
cribbage? No, we're gonna
cleaning.
cancel cribbage.
Thursday's cleaning stuff, putting stuff out.
Unpacking all the boxes, putting it all out, yes.
And when are you gonna feed 'em on
Friday, we're
Thursday?
gonna have to, because we're not gonna get it all out on one night. There's just no way.
Yeah.
I got boxes and I got boxes and boxes are gonna have to.
I know, I'm
unpack.
gonna stack most
How
of them.
about
Bear's
American
gotta go
chop
to her
suey?
house.
A big thing of American chop suey with bread? I can do that too.
For Thursday?
Whatever day you want it.
And you know what you do is you save the slips, we'll take it out of the profits
No.
that we make. You know, we have to take it out of the profits.
Yeah, you
'Cause
have
that's
to
not
make it for a
fair
large
to
amount
always
of
have to
people.
dig into your pockets.
Yeah,
It's
right.
not fair.
What is easier, the American chop suey or
Yeah,
lasagna?
it's
Yeah.
easier. We can keep it
American
in the
chop
truck.
suey.
Chop
box.
suey's easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you got American chop suey,
Grab
you
a
got
couple of
chili, you
dollar
got sandwiches, you
breads
got
at the
pizza.
store,
That's
at
4
Walmart.
days.
And salad.
They're so cheap. they're
salad.
Great.
Yeah.
So you still got another 5th day. And you gotta think
You
of
gotta get
feeding the
what,
multitudes.
water?
You want
Water
salad
and
for
drinks?
Thursday to start with, and just keep it?
Just tell me what
But
day you
we'll-
want my sandwiches and American chop suey.
American chop suey, we should probably have that. We gotta do the pizzas.
Yeah.
So pizza's Thursday night. How about Thursday night for pizza?
Plus you got the hot dog cart out there.
Yeah,
You
we
could-
got the hot
You
dog
got
guy.
stuff to
Yeah.
stuff
That's what I
out
ate
there.
last
But
year.
don't forget, the hot
Yes.
dog
The hot dog.
You
are
gotta
not
pay.
gonna be free to us.
Right, that's right.
That's
Yep.
the friends, they're
That's all
making
right.
the hot dogs. They're
Are
not
the
gonna be
Girl
free.
Scouts coming Thursday night or Friday?
I'm gonna call Katie and find out if I can get them.
So I'm trying to think of another thing for the multitudes, hot dogs and beans, I don't know.
Thursday and
I'm just
Friday,
trying to
maybe,
think of
if they
things
have
for
to
the
come out of
multitudes
school.
to
Because I
feed.
usually buy their hot dog. If
Or a
they've got hot
caboose
dogs,
or
I
a
don't
big-
mind
on
buying
Big
Thursday,
cabbage
setting
and
up tents
kielbasa
at
thing.
4?
But a lot of people
Yeah.
don't like that, you know? I'm
Well,
just
Wednesday,
Yeah.
trying to think of these
Wednesday,
large
what time?
things.
We're gonna
that-
start like maybe, hopefully I wanna go 12.
What? Was school on?
Yes, he said we could do that as long as we didn't didn't block the traffic flow.
Oh, like
Because the
last year.
tents will be set back.
Yeah.
And he
okay.
even said we could,
So you want to start, not
I'd
Wednesday
like to set
night,
up
you
the
want to start
tents
Wednesdays
on Wednesday
noon.
noon.
Now you're
If I
getting
can get
toward-
some guys to help,
Yeah,
because
see,
I can't set up the tents, I don't know how to do it.
But Albert's usually working until later. With that Mark, yeah, unless they get another person.
I'll be here
Jim.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
You can be
Wednesday.
noon.
Yeah, I can have
I'll
Jim.
be
Who
up by
can,
then.
who
Jim
can
can
help
do
me? Maybe
noon.
I'll see if I
Jim
can
can do
get,
All
noon.
right,
I'll see if I can get my grandson, I don't know. I'll try.
So we need him up here at noontime on Wednesday. That's the
And
21st,
Jim would
isn't it?
be
Yeah.
used, Jim,
Jim with Bill, yeah.
Brendan's probably working
and I'll
noon.
check with Skip.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a Wednesday?
I don't know,
Yeah.
he wants to be in Maine, but I want to get his tent down here and
How
everything.
about high school kids and give them a letter
And the
for
Lions
community
Club.
service?
Yeah.
Get the
They
Lions
all
Club.
need,
I have a connection at
Yeah,
Quabbin,
but that has.
but they're so unreliable.
They are.
They are really, you can't, unfortunately, and I hate to say it, but it's true.
Yeah.
You know, they'll come or they'll talk on the phone or
Yeah.
the lady, I have it in.
And I
have a
called and
folder
called
on-
and called, they say they're gonna, and then they don't.
And then they don't
up.
show up. It's
Yeah.
terrible. And then at the last minute, come like May, parents are calling
Yes.
here. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
They
Or
don't-
I send it, I go, I understand.
Joey?
I had one
Right.
like that
Joey.
too, but, yeah.
Joey may be able
No,
to
he
help us. I could
works.
call Joey.
He
We'll have
works,
to
but he
see
may-
about Joey. He's pretty good.
He's good. Yeah, he'll show up if he says.
Can you do this for me? This was a young man that helped at the garden party. He wants hours. It's Walter's grandson. He wants hours. Maybe he could help us set up. I'll ask Walter.
He's a good kid. Yeah,
Good
I
kid.
met him.
So he did about, I don't know, whatever you want to give him for hours. Can you make me up something? Because he wants to give it to his school that he put on. Do
What
you guys
school
have
does
a
he go to?
form?
We have a
Quabbin
form.
has
Yeah.
a form.
It's
Is he
Quabbin form,
Quabbin?
though. No.
They usually bring them with
Oh,
them.
that's
I-
Narragansett.
Narragansett. Can we-
Katie may have some. Oh, Narragansett?
He should have his own form. He should
I
get
told
the
Walt
form.
that. I told Walt that, but I guess he didn't. Well, I can call Walt back and see if he has his own form.
They give the forms to the kids,
Yeah,
but I made a
usually.
bunch of the Quabbin ones I have.
Can we erase Quabbin and put Narragansett on it?
Might be able to.
Yeah. Can
Let me
we?
go
We can
grab
fudge it.
see what it looks like.
So how many pizzas are we gonna get now?
Well, you want it for Thursday or, I mean, Friday, there's gonna be a lot more. Thursday is just gonna be people setting up. But Friday, it's gonna be,
No, Thursday's a lot of people, we're not just setting,
yeah, Thursday's just setting up. Dude, we're
it's not just, no, it's setting up all the
Organized.
stuff.
Oops.
Yeah, I
So we're gonna have
understand.
almost all the people.
Oh, you
Right.
need that people,
Eight
yeah.
or
Manning
10.
the
Want
tables
10
are all gonna
pizzas?
be here too.
So 10.
Six cheese and 4 pepperoni?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's 8 slices, so you'll have 80. You'll have
Have 80
80
slices.
slices.
Because people
Yeah.
can eat a couple
Right,
pieces.
that's
two,
right,
three
yep.
pieces,
Oh, yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that's Thursday.
I'll talk to them.
Talk to them and see what they
Yeah,
can
I'll
do.
try to give us a break.
Remember this, sir? Oh,
That's
bright
good.
yellow.
This is
Can
the
we
thing.
take the Quabbin off that?
No,
Couple of places, do you have it?
Yeah, but you know, Narragansett might have their own
They-
special
and they have-
form.
They
I
do
don't
have
think
like
they
a
just
different
write
Let me
hours.
call
This
Walt.
has
I'll
different
call
hours.
Walt.
Different
Narragansett
hours.
on there.
Freshman 10, sophomore 15, junior 20.
All right, let me
Give
call.
me
I'm
But
gonna,
then they waived up that during COVID,
I
so
know.
yeah, so.
all right, I'm gonna hold
He
this
needs
onto
to show
this.
responsibility, that young man, and find his own form. It just goes to the guidance counselor. He just
All right, so that's it as far as the yard sale goes. We're still collecting stuff. We're gonna need people to pick things up. Wayne Miller said he would help,
Oh, good.
so
Oh,
I've gotta
yeah.
call Wayne
Seen
Miller.
Wayne in a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Wayne Miller. But, yeah,
Is there something you think I can do with one hand?
yeah, you can take money in, can't you?
Yeah, I could probably take money.
You could
in.
probably sit and take, but Bev wants you.
Yeah, yeah, oh, I want to do better.
No, you
yeah.
gotta
But
go
I
to
mean,
bed.
this setting up thing, I'm not gonna be able to lift.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, while we're
Well,
setting up,
maybe-
people
I
are gonna
can't
be
lift
buying.
either,
Come
so
back.
I-
Right, yeah, that's right.
what you should do,
Yeah.
is walk around and watch all those people who want to buy things and
You're the head of
Let 'em buy
security.
let them buy it. Take
I could be the head of security.
take them
You're
I
the
have
head
a
of
badge and
security.
everything.
You can hit them with this, you're gonna be out like a light.
Well, this hopefully will be done. This piece of equipment.
Okay,
will
so
be
that's
off right
it
now.
How
for
long
the
has
yard
that
sale
been
for
on?
now. Any other questions on the yard
This
sale?
has been
that's
on.
good.
Okay,
No, that's
so
good.
now we wanna go to
2
the,
weeks.
2 weeks.
I had 2 other
Christmas trip?
Christmas
temporary
trip,
ones.
yep.
My
Okay.
hand was
Yeah.
so swollen they couldn't.
all right,
put
Christmas
me-
trip is, we gotta pay attention here, guys.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm
You
tired.
okay? Your hand okay?
Christmas trip is December 14th,
This one.
and does everybody want a flyer for it? We're going to the Newport Playhouse.
Yep.
We're gonna see a comedy, Christmas for
this?
Carol, it's gonna be a buffet,
Christmas tree.
dinner when you go there, and a buffet for your dessert.
You're full, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you were
No,
full.
I got 41, I can take 4 more.
Okay, because
You know what, I'll end up taking, I can take 55, I've
Okay.
got 41. I can take 55
Right,
more.
right. They were
And here we're
talking
still
about
in
that the other
August,
day.
you
Yes,
know what I mean?
exactly. We've got some.
People are
So
gonna
we're
wanna
good
go.
there.
Yeah.
So we're good there.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
what is
So
this
that's-
again? I missed.
Christmas
part.
Carol, 14th.
The
Christmas
14th, it's the,
caroling.
Christmas
Carol.
holiday,
Carol.
Christmas
Fair.
fair,
Called the
Carol.
Christmas Carol, you
Yeah.
know? The Christmas-
Yeah, she's got the flyer, hun,
Table
so you
that
can
one?
at least see it. Yeah,
There you
the
go.
does
flyer.
anybody want a flyer?
I'm all set because I know
Everybody's
I'm
all set?
going.
Because
Yep,
Patty's
I'm
going to it.
Yep, I'm going.
And Flo's going.
Yes, I'm going.
Yes, good girl.
I can do a day trip.
Yes, we
How
are.
much does the cost?
$112.
$112
A person.
Yep.
for the show and the dinner and the ride
Yes.
down and
That's-
the ride
that's a
back.
good
It's
price.
not bad.
It's a good price.
not
I mean,
bad.
it's a buffet. And
Yeah.
Oh, Kim
You got the show.
called Monday, wanted to know.
Claudia, the fall risk program, I see 10 to 11. It doesn't say what day.
August 5th. I mean, October 5th. I'm sorry, October 5th.
What are we talking about now?
And we have a program
The fall
coming,
risk program.
we have a program coming next Wednesday on
Fall risk.
foods that make you feel better.
Oh,
That's next week. Next
Next week.
Wednesday.
ice cream makes me feel pretty good.
11 to
makes me
12.
feel excellent.
Holiday fair. We have a date for that?
Yes, it's the first Saturday in December.
That's what,
Saturday.
I think it's the
Fourth
3rd. I
December.
think it's the 3rd. December 3rd.
Sounds right.
I will not be here.
Yeah, it's December 3rd.
Okay.
I've already got some people signed up to do it. I forgot who it was. The
Yeah.
guy that plays cards, he wants to sign up. Geez, don't let me forget.
Do you want to
Irving.
table, table that?
Irving?
Whatever we've got to do there? Because
For the
we've got
holiday
so
fair?
much. Yeah, because we've got so much to do with
We're
the
pretty, yeah.
yard sale.
That's not gonna be hard to do.
Yeah,
the holiday
okay.
fair.
And programs,
We'll do that later.
you've already got those scheduled.
Yeah. The veterans
Yeah,
agent, which
what
is
is
a new
that
thing,
about?
she's coming once a month. So if you have any issues or any concerns about a veteran, anything you want to know, I mean, the veterans agent is the best, the VA is the best. Because you'll get free health care, you know, and they'll give you your medicine. I mean, they're very good. They're very good with Roger, thank God
So
we
if
have
there's
them.
anyone that
And she's
needs
gonna
the
be
help,
here
we
once a
can-
month for have coffee. She'll come in and just have coffee with us. If anybody wants to come in and talk with her, she's
Okay.
here to talk with you, fill out forms, do whatever you need
that
to
be
do.
in the flyer?
In the newsletter.
Okay.
Yeah.
She seems like the best one we've had so far.
She's very good.
Really?
She's
Yeah.
on the Memorial Day
Really
committee. We're
into it
working on
and
that already.
helping
John,
you.
did you get my email?
Which one?
Yeah.
That the Memorial Day meeting was
I did, but I was somewhere else.
busy? Yeah.
And she even will make
I know, and I
appointments
should have
with
sent it
people
out
and meet
earlier,
them
and I
here quietly.
So is there
Yeah.
any
Because
other,
they don't want to ask.
I have a
in front of
question. Does the VA help with fuel assistance?
They may. I have a whole big thing about the Veterans Outreach in Gardner. There's a lot of things available.
so they
for
may
you.
help the vets?
Yes.
Right, Camp
The vets.
Lejeune just came
Yeah.
up, yeah.
Yep,
Camp
and I have it
Lejeune.
all
They
for
may
the
help the
newsletter.
vets.
My
Yeah, put
first
stuff
husband
in.
was in Camp Lejeune.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
And that was at that time, but he's dead now. And you'd have to have his military papers, and he remarried, and yeah, goes on and on. So
Yeah,
So,
Sounds like a
it's an ongoing saga, isn't it? Isn't it ongoing?
sounds like a novel.
It does. It does. I could write a book.
any
or
other
something.
business that you
So-
want to cover during this?
just one more thing, I was gonna talk to you about the opera. The opera
Oh, yeah.
money that we wanna get.
Oh, okay.
So with
Okay.
Ryan being gone, you know, we've run into a few
Why are we
situations.
going to the opera?
I know it. I was like, what opera?
I thought you were sending us to the opera.
Did I say opera?
It sounds like
It sounded like, but that's how. So
So, they have not got their second round of fundings. They still have, they're in the hole, like 97,000.
oh,
They're waiting for that
Oh.
money, 97,000. They're
Wow.
waiting for that money to come in so they can pay the rest of the people. We're on the second round. So, along with the walking track, they would like to fix the walking track if they could. Sandra Barry was there. I think that would be a great idea because that walking track is hard to walk on.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
back of his
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a mess.
I just walked it twice.
Yeah, it's a
Yes.
mess, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on High Street.
Put up on three.
Walking track is great.
Yeah.
Up in the
So,
field.
anyways, they were talking about different things, and
Yeah.
they're just now discussing what they want to bring to the selectmen, what ones they want. And we still have Donnie Bertham and Donna working on the money. We did get the money from Donnie, which was $25,000 towards the deck, which is great. But the money from ARPA is not in hand. So
No, it's not,
we
yeah.
can't start anything till the money comes in hand. So as
And we're
far
not
as
approved
starting the
anyway.
deck, we can't do it just yet because we need to get the bids in. Can't do the bids in until we get the money in hand, blah, blah, blah.
So we may not get it this year
We
then,
may
because
not,
winter's
we may
coming.
not, we may get it in the fall.
Winter's coming and,
And we can't do partial because if we rip up the deck, I mean, the
yeah,
walkway,
it has to
people
be
can't get
all
in.
at once, yep.
So in the meantime, I said to the acting town administrator that we need to, we're not gonna do that. We need to fix that ramp. Somebody's gonna get
Absolutely.
hurt.
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely.
I said, and then the town will have a lawsuit,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there's big holes in
Yeah.
that ramp.
Yep.
So
So that's
hopefully we're
one
gonna
thing we
get, at
have
least
to,
get
the
that
town have to
patched.
do, right, yeah.
At least get it patched
Before
for now.
snow.
Because we won't
Yeah.
get the other thing done if
People-
we've got all that stuff to do.
So there's stuff to do. But I want to tell you, which on a happier note, they do have us in there for 60,000. Ryan did do this for us, which was great.
Yeah.
This is the application.
Good.
And we got 3 people who, 3 out of 5, said we should get the deck, voted for us to get the deck. And the same with the walkway, there was 3 out of 5 that did the walking track too. I mean, and that's what I heard when I was in there, and then I left after I heard
Now,
that.
what group is
But
this?
This is the Arbor Committee in there.
ARPA?
That's gonna
What does it stand
decide.
for? What are
It's
they?
events
I
that
don't
are
know.
done, you know.
It's
and
from the government,
they've
it's a
voted to-
grant.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
grant we got from the government.
There's
from the
always that
federal
acronyms,
government.
always.
Federal
It's
government.
one of the COVID things that came
Yes.
Is
through.
it
Oh, I see,
ARPA?
okay.
ARPA.
ARPA.
Yeah. So, but the good thing is, we have some people voted for it, 3 out of 5.
That's
And the
good.
same with the walking track, that was 3 out of 5.
That's good.
But you know, there's people that put money.
Where's the
in
walking
there.
track?
The rec
Up the
field.
field.
Up
Well,
there
that's
where
what
the
I
playground
thought.
is, yeah.
That's
It's
not
a
in good
mess.
shape?
Oh, it's a mess.
Yeah,
The back of
it's-
it's horrible.
Yeah.
Oh, it's horrible. It's hard to walk on.
Really?
It really is. And for tree
crumbled.
you could For seniors, it's not a good thing.
I got
Wow.
a very stupid
Needs-
question. Do we have any land or something do we still have land, the town of Hubbardston, for the senior center up there where we could put, it wouldn't be a pod, but something like that, to put our stuff in? Just an it was just an off-the-wall
I think
question.
we don't have any control over that land.
Oh, okay.
The
That
tower's
answered
on the
that.
land.
I mean, I
Oh,
tried
okay.
to put the
So that
pot out
answered that
back, and we
question.
don't even
That's
have
where the
that.
tower
I had to
is.
call
Oh,
the
okay.
school.
The new tower.
Of course, I called the school
And
twice.
that's for
I called Quabbin
emergency
twice.
tower?
Nobody calls you.
Is that
No,
what it's
the,
for?
But I didn't get the
cell
pod
phone
anyway
tower.
because it
Cell
was too
phone,
much
they
money.
voted on that,
$500.
I think.
Oh, really?
$500 for the
I
pod?
thought it was
No.
going across the
Wow.
street.
I
said
use
no.
That eats into your
our
profits.
school board members, we got two of them,
Across the street
right?
from the pallet company.
Right.
No, I thought there
The
was one
Quabbin School
going.
Board, shouldn't
One.
they be
Across
taking care of
from,
our issues? If you're looking for the
Well, I
land,
wanted
the
to
street
just
from
put a
my
pod
house, way
out there
down
for a month.
in
Right, right.
Hubbard.
And I couldn't because they said it's
Land.
owned by the school.
That's what I
And then I
Well,
should
that's-
call
I heard
Quabbin.
I asked
So I called Quabbin.
that what was going on.
But I called
with
over
the
here,
land, and
too.
they said that
I called
was
over here,
senior
too.
citizen land, but the
I called
cell
them
tower.
twice.
it was,
But I thought it was just gonna be the emergency
Called
cell.
Quabbin twice.
issue is.
So I was
But
thinking of
they
our
need to
land.
call you back.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
You need to call
Right,
back.
so that's.
You know
the
what,
towers
I
and
gotta
municipal
tell you,
buildings.
you
you know,
know.
who would
Yeah,
probably
like
like
if
to
you're
put
going
something
across,
someplace is a
it's supposed to be on
Well, it's a
Hubbard's
week.
land, way in
Well,
the
they've
back.
got
What
the
I
But I don't
trailer.
know why it should be
Drive up and
there.
down 60.
Town, I think they should have put it on, Mount Jack, up on the hill.
So
That's
do
a
you,
town property.
And on my road.
And they would be
So you're asking-
collecting
But I think
that
that's a
benefit.
recreation area, so they probably can't do that. You know what I mean?
Just for the
Where
month.
is the
I want
recreation?
that.
I don't
I mean, it's just a
Mount
big
Jack.
field.
For the month.
Verizon.
But see, the
If it's a
thing is,
recreation area, I think it might be state property or something.
Right.
Right,
We,
right.
we
That's
do
why I
own
was
that
talking about
field
our
that's
land.
up there that we
Oh,
used to have the,
And we could just throw
fair
one on
on.
there for a
What's right on the top of the
Trailer. I
hill.
bet people have
I don't
empty
know why
trailers.
they don't put it there. It's a
No,
perfect.
no,
Yeah.
an empty trailer, let us
I don't
just
I used
use.
to
Yeah.
do the
One of the-
accounting for-
Like that medical equipment up
You
there.
know,
Too
I
bad we
don't know
couldn't
that
get
much
the
about it, but I
lines.
mean, that would be the
To
perfect
give
place
us
to have.
Yeah.
I can't even call from my
Yeah,
house.
what about
You don't
that?
have to
How
do that.
about that emergency
Tomorrow when
use
I'm
my
done
cell
with my
phone.
grant,
thing?
and
Did
I
they
have to
use
go
that
out
in
in
the
the
trailer?
Yeah, they use it up
Telling us.
there.
Coming in
The
here tomorrow.
pallet
They have
company,
a
you know, up there with the
That
medical
Verizon.
equipment we put in there, their trailer. It's too bad they don't have another trailer
Right?
for
I don't
us.
know, that's
Good,
what
good.
I can't get
That would have been
anything
nice.
from up there.
And just trying to think of different
This is the Lions
Parking lot.
Yeah.
They can't
All right, so that's what I wanted
They're
to tell you about the
selling
opera.
them. Okay.
You know, it's not dead in the water yet. We're still in the
running.
Representative Berthium is still trying to find out where the federal money is and why don't we have it yet. So he's working on that. She's working, and Donna, his chief of staff, is working on that to find out where is that money? Why haven't we got it?
Yeah,
This
'cause
is
they
So-
do the other stuff right away.
We're not
the
dead
first
on water.
ones,
We
yeah.
Is
we
this a
applied for
60?
60K.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
But how much are they waiting on to get?
I don't know.
Because the whole thing was 1.4
They want to do an
something.
ambulance
Oh,
for $250,000. That's number one priority that I understand.
You should see how often the ambulance goes down our road.
Does it go down a
Oh
lot?
my gosh, yes.
No kidding.
we have a lot of elderly, I
times.
think, in the town. I think we
Yeah.
do, yeah.
There's a lot of drug too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of problems with,
They do.
Drugs, yeah.
they
They do.
had a couple, 2 days ago, I heard it on my scanner.
Yeah,
They were brother and sister and they were having problems with,
yeah.
sent them out. But you know, you've got all them situations that
Sure.
you could use the ambulances.
Yep, it gets more and more complicated, boy.
Yep.
So anyway, that's the number one thing, but, yeah, and they're hoping to bring their decisions to the select board on Tuesday night. Wouldn't it be nice if we all could be there?
I'm thinking they're not getting more than 650,000. So if they're using 250 on, that's just what
They've
I'm
already
thinking.
had 900,000, I think.
Already gone
Getting
through?
over 1,000,000 something, yeah.
What they
What did
use
they
it
use
for?
it on?
That first round.
Of what though?
Here
What
for
did
you, I
they?
think, got 30
Who
grand.
did?
Here for you.
And the electronic sign got 48,000.
Excuse me?
The electronic sign came from that money.
48,
So that was important.
48,000.
my God.
So, like, just saying, yes, that was one of the
It's so
things.
bright when you come down the street.
It is.
It's like, is this Hubbardston or is this like Times Square?
It's
So,
Definitely
anyways,
not.
that's the
Okay,
story on
yeah.
that. So if we could go to the selectmen's meeting, maybe on Tuesday, if, I don't even know what I've got on the schedule, but I think they're gonna,
I can't go to
give their
any more on
stuff.
Tuesday nights.
give their
It's
stuff
wild.
to
It's been-
the
it's been
heads,
crazy.
they might
Notes are
vote
gonna
on
It's
it.
been crazy,
Is there
crazy
anything
busy.
else, Claudia?
I have nothing.
Okay.
Unless you have something.
I have a personal note.
Make a motion.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait, can I have a personal note first?
Huh?
I can tell you after.
Okay,
Fine.
yes,
so
because we can
motion-
go off
motion
the
to,
Motion to adjourn.
adjourn. I
second
second
it,
that.
third it.
Third it, fourth it,
Fourth it, whatever.
all,
All
say
of
aye.
us. Aye.
Aye.